started thinking about doing it in-house because that is how I had done it in the past, right? And so having two companies, both were on cash financials. I was going to have to do two cash to accrual transactions. I was going to have to hire people. There were no finance people in either organization. The second organization had kind of like a CPA bookkeeper, contractor type. And so thinking about that, I knew I would need to hire internally, probably 2 to 3 people, and I would have to do 2 ERP transitions. So for those on the call that very well have been through an ERP transitions, those are very long. So usually I try to go live, whatever the fiscal year is, oftentimes Jan 1, which means, in my opinion, you need to make a decision in July for that and start that transition. Most ERP places take 3 months. It's usually at least 3. It's probably more like 4 to 6. So in my mind, the time frame for accomplishing the ERP transitions was at least a year. And cash to accrual is something that, I've done before and other CFOs have done, but you really probably need a third party to do that for you because you'll spend all your time there. So for both of those, I think I would have had to go out and hire someone like a third party contractor to come in and help me with that transition. And so that's what I had been going on in my mind. And then I got introduced to Consero, and Consero said, yeah, we can have your finance function complete the ERP transition onto bill instead of, paper checks to send to vendors, onto Blackline, onto a T&E solution. I mean, just the entire function, not just the GL, in 2 months. And so I heard that. I assumed 4 months because nothing ever goes online on time. But knowing that I had to do the cash to accrual and change, modernize the finance stack, I couldn't beat that timeline. And so honestly, just that timeline is why I ended up going with Consero versus building it in-house.